Hello Pokemon trainers, this is Scarecrow from iStarlyTV, and today I have an OU battle from Pokemon Showdown against Dieter, who is my other co-host on iStarlyTV. So iStarlyTV is a channel where we post a lot of different Pokemon related videos, where we talk about Pokemon news, where we talk about, basic Pokemon information, and we kind of just discuss it. And also our main segment is called the Name Raiders, and that is where the two of us critique Pokemon nicknames that the other one provides. And that's been our main thing. If you're interested in watching that, please go check out our channel. But we do also post Pokemon competitive battle videos, such as this one. So if you're interested in any of those, please go ahead and check out our channel, and we would appreciate the support. But anyways, today's match here is against a very solid and very standard looking rain team. And my team is just kind of a bunch of maybe more random OU threats that are, really solid on their own, but together, there's really not much of a cohesive balance between them. What I did when I threw together this team is I wanted to kind of focus on Haxorus dealing a lot of damage to threats. So obviously that's why you see the Magnezone and the Gothitelle here on my team in the bottom left corner. And so my ideal here is to trap the steel types, kill them off so that Haxorus can have an easier time plowing through the opponent's team. So will I achieve this mission? Stay tuned to find out. I'm going to lead off with my Infernape in this match as he leads off with his Jirachi. I figured Infernape was a decent lead. It could beat out his Ferrothorn and it could beat out, well, mainly his Ferrothorn, but I figured if he did lead with Politoed, I can just U-turn out of there, and that's the case. He does lead with Jirachi, and I predicted him to predict the Fire-type move and go into Politoed, so I went for U-turn. Then I went into Haxorus and pulled a double right into Magnezone, predicting his Ferrothorn switch, but he actually makes a good play there and stays in, goes for the Perish Song, and then he's going to protect to stall out a turn of Perish Song as I Volt Switch, and now he's going to make a good play and go into Ferrothorn, knowing that I'm locked into the Volt Switch, and that he won't take much damage from that, and he's free to essentially set up his hazards here. But I'm going to go into Infernape, who does scare out Ferrothorn, into his Latios. I do go for the Close Combat. Obviously, U-turn would have been a great move on my part, but Close Combat still does a lot of damage to Latios. It does more than half, and I think he reveals here that he has Life Orb, so he won't be getting Leftovers recovery from that. I think I'm the only one who runs Leftovers on Latios, but anyways, he does go for the Surf. It does a lot against Magnezone, and knowing he's Life Orb and he's in the rain, that means his Surf is going to be dealing huge chunks of damage against everything on my team except for Starmie. So I'm just going to go for the Scald there, knowing that, he doesn't have a great switch into Scald, especially because I can potentially burn anything he has on his team. And I do burn his Jirachi in 2 hits, which is great, but he does reveal to be the setup Calm Mind Rain Sweeper set. Here I go into Magnezone. I really don't know why I went into Magnezone there, to be quite honest. This match was a few weeks ago, so now I'm going to go into Infernape, expecting the U-turn to kill his Jirachi, but it actually does not. So what that means is I'm going to go into Haxorus here, and he is going to get off one more hit before he dies to the burn, and that Water Pulse is going to confuse me, so that's going to be very unfortunate. Now I'm going to go straight back into Infernape. He does go into his Ferrothorn here, gets off the Leech Seed on me, which is very annoying. Here I'm going to switch, thinking he's probably going to protect, but he makes another great play there and goes into Starmie, who outspeeds just about my entire team, except for Gothitelle, because my Gothitelle is Choice Scarfed, so I'm going to be able to catch him off guard, go for the Shadow Ball after taking 2 hits of Surf, and 2 hits of Shadow Ball is going to be enough to kill his Starmie. So Starmie was pretty threatening just because it outsped my entire team, but now I am locked into Shadow Ball, and again, if I'm faster than Starmie, I'm going to be faster than Latios, and I guess he didn't know that or he didn't expect that, but that is going to kill off his Latios, which is excellent. Now he's going to go into Ferrothorn. I just decided to stay in and just spam Shadow Ball, hopefully get a special defense drop, because Gothitelle is pretty much a dead weight now. Luckily I do get off the special defense drop. He gets off a Leech Seed, and I'm going to be able to get a free switch into Infernape, which is great, because now I can just keep spamming Close Combat, because Rotom, even if his Rotom is Scarfed, which I find out later on it's not going to enjoy switching into a Close Combat. It'll probably die to that. The other 2 Pokemon don't enjoy taking Close Combat either, so Politoed is going to die to 2 hits of Close Combat. He was hoping I'd get minimum damage there by going for Protect and getting some Leftovers recovery and maybe living, but he didn't get that. And then he's going to be able to kill me off with Hydro Pump. I'm going to go into my Haxorus right here, which scares him out and goes into Ferrothorn, and I do predict that pretty nicely, go for the Superpower, and that leaves me open for him protecting. But, luckily he does not protect, so I'm just going to be able to kill him off with 2 hits of Superpower. And that just leaves it up to his Rotom. who is faster than both of my last two Pokemon. So I'm going to go into Mamoswine here as Death Fodder, and then go back into Haxorus, hoping I can live a Hydro Pump in the rain, but unfortunately I cannot. And, you know, I was kind of banking on luck in that last turn, thinking, okay, maybe he can miss or something. But, you know, that's not the case. He does end up winning the match very nicely. It was a very close 1-0 match. And, you know, I appreciate all of you for watching, so thank you for watching this battle video. If you are interested in our narrations, our battle videos, or just our Pokemon videos in general, please go check out our channel. We are iStarlyTV. And, yeah, thanks for watching, GTS.